Game night!
Date night!
Tonight on Game Night, Date Night, Nikki and me, Lincoln, are going to teach and show you how to play Under Falling Skies, a single-player game designed by Tomáš Uhlíř and published by Czech Games Edition. Let's get ready for invaders from space!
Welcome to Game Night, Date Night. Tonight we are going to play Under Falling Skies. This is actually a solo game, but Lincoln and I are going to play it cooperatively and help each other out with decisions.
Cool.
We have the board already set up. This is the beginning of the scenarios. We've got it on the easiest setting. You can change them. All of these boards are separate.
And double-sided
And double-sided. So what we have here at the top is the mothership. And the mothership is going to spawn these purple ships out. And they're going to slowly make their way down the board.
Maybe not slowly.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
You know better than me. To your underground bunker. So this is where you are in the underground bunker.
Well, they hit our city, yeah.
The city.
We're in Roswell on this one.
Roswell.
Yep.
There are some other cities too that you can play. As the ships make their way down, the mothership's lower, and there's a track here that is going to show the bad things that the mothership is going to do to us as she descends. This is our research track. In order to win the game, we need to get our research all the way up to 11 to win the game.
It goes to 11. Nikki.
It goes to 11. Mm-hmm. If the mothership gets all the way down to this skull right here, then the mothership, the aliens, win the game. And that is kind of what we are fighting, is some unknown baddies that they don't even really explain in the rules. They're just bad. They're aliens.
We don't know why they're here.
We don't know why they're here. We don't know what they want.
They want to kick our butts.
And then some other tracks that we have is a damage track. This is another terrible thing that the mothership can win if we get all the way down to the skull here in the damage track. And then we have an energy track, which is kind of like a payment for these different rooms in our underground bunker.
Yeah, the currency, essentially, yes.
The currency, yes. And then we've got this little
excavator,
excavator, which is going to start at this point and start excavating further down.
Right.
And making other rooms. We have, the yellow is the energy rooms.
Right.
And the green is
the research
rooms. And then the orange rooms
are jet fighters.
And
then these are anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, all of the gray is the anti-aircraft guns. Lincoln, why don't you get into more detail of how we play?
Sure, absolutely. Every turn has 3 phases. There is the dice phase where we're going to roll the dice. Then there's the rooms phase where we're going to assign dice to these rooms. And then there's the mothership phase. There are ways to avoid the damage that happens with the mothership where you trigger the mothership to advance.
Okay.
Potentially, like to save yourself from some bad things happening. I'll explain what each of these are in a moment. For the dice phase, we have, for this scenario, we have these 5 dice. It's 3 white and 2 white and 3 gray. The gray are your basic dice, and the values are equal on all of them. But when you choose to assign a white die, you must re-roll all the other dice that you haven't assigned yet. So you might, especially if you have good things on these gray dice, you should make sure you place those first before you place the white dice. When you're placing the dice, you're placing them in these rooms to hopefully be able to do things that will give you energy, will give you advance your research, or just slow the advance of the aliens.
Okay.
So let me explain them. The anti-aircraft guns, when you place a die there, it's the value of that die. That's how much the ship will be moving.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to put one like this here, because you would want to put it down here. But it would mean that this is -1, so this ship will advance 4. and I'll explain what all this means as well. But like I said, you would want to actually put that here in these rooms. This is where we would get the research tech to advance on this track. If you notice, they've got some gaps in numbers here. There's rushes in certain levels. Well, you have to be cautious because you can't add the values of all these rooms together. Only each room is applied. So if this was a 5, we could do this and we'd lose 1 on that one.
Okay.
And we only have this room available to us right now. All of these other rooms, this is the extent of what we have in the underground base. As you advance this, you unlock some of these other rooms.
Okay. That
is the excavator, yes.
Excavator.
When you're placing dice, you're assigning it to this column. That's why I was saying this ship would advance whatever the amount is on that die. So you have a plus and a minus to that, right? This is obviously powerful for us to do research, but it advances this ship. You can only put 1 die in each column.
Okay.
So for example, if you wanted to put the excavator to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, that takes that column. So I can't use it to have the jet fighters to attack this round.
Okay.
And that's important because when we get to this, I'll explain how this works over here. So you want to make sure that you can put stuff in spaces. Like, for example, we have this room here that has 2 rooms to that, two spaces to that room. You must have both dice in there for that to activate.
I already see where the problems are going to be in this example because you've got a green one
so
right
then you would hope that you slow something down, right? That's what you would do because this is just basically where you're going to put stuff that you can't use or isn't beneficial to you. So if we put this one here, then this ship is only going to advance 1 because that's a 2 and it's -1, which helps, right? Let's move on to the board here itself where the ships are advancing. You can see there's a bunch of symbols on here. Then I think it gets a little bit more complicated as we advance. We're going to probably play 2 scenarios today.
Oh, okay.
So as you're moving down the track, where it lands is what it might do. And for example, here, this one shows these arrows going to the left and to the right. When it lands there, then it advances to the other column. So then you now have 2 ships in that column.
All right. And if another ship is in that column that it's telling you to move to, you don't move the ship and the arrow has no effect.
Correct, if it's right next, adjacent to it, yes. But if we've done this, we've decided to activate this. This is 5, so let's go down here. That would be that way, right? What happens is then this one would, if we didn't activate this one already, then both of these ships are going to advance 1.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to figure out your timing on when you want to activate the rooms down here below, depending on what's going on up here. When a ship lands on one of these, this advances the mothership prior to the mothership phase. And that was what I was talking about, where that would be beneficial to you, potentially. Okay. Because if we did it in the next round, we wouldn't want to necessarily do it this round, because well, let me explain what these actually do so you understand. So this one adds an additional one of these crystal ships here. I don't know exactly if that's the name, but they're crystal colored. So that will then fill in where there's empty spaces in the channels. So then you're going to have multiple ships of those coming down. This one here is the excavator. And when the mothership hits that, there's the little arrow here on the side. Okay. We lose 2 of the development in the excavation that we've done. So we would go back 2 spaces. So we want to avoid that as well.
But you can't go any further back
than the start space.
Spot.
Yeah, so we always have these rooms available to us.
Okay.
This one is that you lose research. And it's -1. It's a space. It's not a value, right? So if you are in this space let's just look at this, 6. Well, then we move back 1. We have to have level 6 of research to get to this space again. So you really want to be cautious. And it's hard to tell, right? This is sort of making it so it's not visible to us. So we have to pay careful attention to make sure that we don't lose high value research spots. These are the attack spaces. This is where you would be able to destroy a ship so that it stops advancing on the track. It resets up to the mothership. When you land on one of these, you then attack it with a die on the jet fighter space. And it needs to have at least this value of attack on the die. So this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 4, but there's 6s here and 5s. So you need to have high value dice to be able to hit some of those higher value attack points. We're trying to stop the ships before they get down to Roswell, because when they hit Roswell, they damage our base.
Okay.
We're trying to avoid this level of damage before we hit this research track, because we win the game immediately when we reach 11, which is important because it's pretty brutal. And the game stops immediately, and you don't have to worry about the advancing mothership, because that's the final thing we do in every phase, is we advance the mothership. And we have to assess what we do based on this mothership track right here. We do need to be very careful to have the power that we are spending. Like if you don't have it, you just lose that action in that room. These power rooms here generate a good amount of energy, but if you notice this one here, this subtracts 3 from the total value of the die. So you would this only goes up to 7. That's the maximum that you can have. And you do that first before you start to spend. You can actually evaluate that in any order, because it will allow you to adjust. You spend some of it before you add, so that you can potentially gain the most that you're going to be able to get on from the values on that. This excavator has a little power symbol on it. You must remember to pay for that, which is very tiny and it's kind of hard to remember. But for you to advance to this, you're going to have to spend 1 power to make sure you get to that spot.
Okay. And
then you move the excavator to this space, and then you take the die off.
Okay.
And I flip it over to show the direction we're going. That's right. Grind, grind, grind. Some of these rooms, as you go along, become more powerful. For this power point here is you lose 3, which is kind of rough. But as you get to some of these other ones, you have certain spaces that give you benefits for less cost. So this room here doesn't cost you anything, but you lose 1 value on the die. It doesn't cost you any energy to do that research. This is 2 energy to do the research here, but you have 2 dice, right? That's powerful. This one here is a +1 to the energy, so whatever the value is, it adds to it. This one here is 2 energy, but it gives you a +1 to the attack value, so that you can make sure you can hit something like the 6.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have an actual rolled 6. Now you'll notice as you get up to the top here, this isn't 11. We have to actually pay 11 to get to that spot. So it's likely that we have to have all of these rooms excavated to be able to do it. So we must get this to this position to be able to use that room.
All right.
You can't use part of it. You got to actually excavate all the way through to get to it. And that's kind of it. It's very, very simple, but it's actually quite challenging, because it's die rolls, right?
Yeah.
Die rolls are only going to give you so much. And high value stuff that is good for things like this also advances these ships. So you have to plan ahead and hope. Like, you kind of have to have a research phase and an energy phase and an attack phase. I mean, you can obviously mix them up because they're on every level, but you only have so much value in your dice. And using multiple dice is tough. Because right, but I mean, this would be reset, right? And you would then choose to place your dice. And if you decide to commit to something like this and you're putting 1 die in, you must make sure that you put another die in there in the subsequent, either from subsequent dice or if after a reroll when you use one of the white dice.
Otherwise it's just wasted,
Yes.
Okay.
And the ships will advance, right? So the dice in that space, whether the room activates or not, the ships will advance whatever that value is on the die.
Okay.
We have to keep our eyes on losses in the research track, make sure that we don't lose high value advancements. And we need to really keep an eye on this and make sure that we don't get hit too hard. These are actually kind of mild. I know I looked at the other side of this board and things are much, much worse. I'm not sure what the first scenario is in the game. The game actually comes with a bunch of scenarios that are wrapped. I have not looked at the first scenario yet.
Sure.
And I want to keep that. I want to keep it to a surprise. Let's put this all back where it belongs.
Yeah, we'll reset here. This gets off the
we don't add those
We
in.
don't have it yet. Thank goodness.
So we do need to worry. You assign the ships because when they get destroyed, they come back up here and then they get reassigned. So they go to empty columns first, and then they go to the most advanced spaces next. Okay. So if there's a ship further down, then you're going to put the reinforcement ship in that column.
Okay.
So the damaged ships will redeploy in the column where the ship is the furthest away from the mothership. And that only comes into play most likely when you have these ships come in, because there'll be ships in every column, and then you would add this reinforcement ship here to that column, and then it will advance on the next turn. So let's give it a go. It's going to be tough, and this ship advances pretty quickly, and the attack, you have to really, really pay attention to when you can get the right dice energy to be able to make an attack, and you have the energy to do that attack, because we start with only 2.
Right.
So right away, to do all of these here, we don't even have enough. We have to do this as well to be able to give us enough energy to do both of these if we decide to do that.
Well, we've got 2 heads working on
That's
it
right.
instead of 1.
It probably means we're in deeper trouble. But so let's go ahead. Why don't we start rolling the dice?
All right.
Hey, it's out of the tray. So that's not so bad. We definitely want to do powering of the energy, I would say. And we maybe do an attack. It seems like it's not really a threat yet, but we have a couple of high value die. We'll definitely put this out. Where do you think we should go on this? Do you want to do it with the energy?
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that room, actually, because it's...
Right. I'm almost thinking if we get high enough roll, we could do it right now. We could do exactly what I did in the example, put the 5 here, because the 4 is pretty good. And
start excavating?
Yes. But if we place this, we must re-roll all the dice that we have left here in the tray.
Well, I think we need to get excavating right away.
Yeah, we need to. Things are going to become more important than excavating really soon. So.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because once these get further along, we must attack. And so we might not want to apply a die to that column to make that the excavator advance.
You put the white 5 die out, then we have to re-roll what's...
Correct. We might want to... the downer is both of these value dice are
nice.
White. Yeah, they're both white. So this here right now, we only get 2 energy based on... and again, we have to have the second die in there. So if we do this, we'll get a total of 5 energy, which isn't bad because we could spend some of it and then advance, So is that where you want to put that?
I think so.
Okay, well then we must advance this 5.
Right away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
So right there it's on a 4. If we could put a 4, we'd have to put a 5 actually to successfully attack that ship.
Well, if you do that, then we can't try to excavate
to that position,
the 5.
Well, with a 6 you could. No, 6 will get you here. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we don't have that value. Well, do you want to put 3 to give us a total value of 5 energy?
I think so.
Okay, well then let's advance that 3.
Oh boy. I'm seeing this is bad.
Yeah, it moves pretty quickly.
It's bad fast.
Okay.
Do you want to excavate? Or do you want to do something else? I don't think we need that too, so
yeah, I don't mind.
It doesn't matter.
I
if
don't
we
mind
put a
re-rolling
white...
it as long as it doesn't roll too low. Although who knows, because if it's a low value one here, we can just stop slow a ship down from advancing. Because if it's a 1, it doesn't advance at all, right? It's -1 movement based on the AA gun room's value there.
Well, then you want to put the 2 out? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm trying to decide. I'm deciding. Well, it would be nice to. This is going to take 7 advance to get this research. We could just put the 4 here. Except I would say roll. The downer is you're risking the 5. You're risking the 5.
So do you want the 4 or the 5? Do you want to put the 2 out and then come to the decision?
Let's look at this when if we do something like a 5, that puts us here and it moves us into that column. The attack gun would be if we would need a value of 5 or higher to be able to hit that ship. And it's not as critical, right? Yes, we want to shoot these ships out of the sky, but we're just getting started. So we could put something like the 2 in this column just to slow that down.
Do you want to just worry about shooting ships on the next roll and just deal with getting the energy and the excavation happening?
Well, we also want the research, so we would need 6. We need 7 to do that. We can't do that. So let's do 4 on the research and just re-roll. Oof.
You were talking about getting the 5 over there.
Correct, but I have to... Well, if we do that, we move this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That advances the mothership.
Okay, forget it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to do that. So that's what I'm saying. Let's do the 4 and then re-roll the dice and hope 1, 2, 3, 4 that we roll a larger number. That's okay. So we have to roll both of these dice.
Because you put out a white die.
Yep. Whew.
Well.
Well, that 1 is not going to help us. So we'll put the 1. No, we'll do the 5 here. And we're just going to... So it'll advance to the -2 on the research. I don't think we want to do that. But that may be... Well, we could use the 1 and just re-roll this and hope we get something good with it. Put the 1 here.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would...
Okay, well, let's just do that and try.
What is good, though?
Yeah, well, 6 would be great, but we're not going to... Hey, a 4 is okay.
4.
So if we do this 4 and we decide to go ahead and excavate...
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. This will advance this spot on the 2, which isn't too bad.
All right.
Then we activate these rooms in any order that we decide to do.
So this is the next phase.
Correct.
Okay.
There was a lot of thought about with the dice phase.
There was a lot in the dice phase.
Okay.
And it was only the first turn here.
Exactly. Well, let's spend an energy to excavate.
Okay.
So we'll go here. I'll just leave it like that. Goes back there. We have to spend 2, so we must do this first. Yeah. So we get 5 energy for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Minus the 3, right?
Yeah, that was 8, yeah.
Got it.
I should have said that more clearly. So we have 4 points of research, and it will allow us to advance to this spot here, which was pretty much the best we could do it with the level of research we have. So that's 3 and 4.
Okay, so you're adding those
that
two
costs
together.
us 2 energy, yep. So now we're back down to 4 energy.
Okay.
And then this final one is out because it didn't advance the ship.
One thing I didn't ask is when the excavator's on a room spot,
you can't use it.
Obviously, you can't put a die on it. Okay.
There's a giant excavator in the way. The room hasn't been developed yet.
Okay. I had to ask.
So now we're going to advance the mothership.
Mothership.
And it goes 1 space. And since we have this, we're going to add this ship here.
That's what that symbol means, right?
Yep. And it goes into this spot, and then we redeploy. And this is the most advanced ship, so it's going to go in this column right here.
Most advanced ship. I see. Okay.
Yeah, the ship furthest away from the mothership is how I guess you really should think about it.
It reloads.
Right.
I don't
so
know.
Now that one will have 2 in that column. So we re-roll the dice, and so this is concerning here, right? We might want to land a ship to advance this, or 2, it's up to us, to advance it to this space on this turn before the mothership phase so that it will advance to this spot. We don't have to pay this unless the mothership advances to that. If we do it on our own, we bypass the penalty.
Really?
Yes. So that was what I was explaining earlier.
Okay,
yeah.
I guess.
So that's something we should probably do since we only got 4 spaces on our excavator.
Force the mothership.
Yeah, force the mothership to move 1. I mean, we have some wiggle room, but it's not a lot of turns, right? When you think about it.
Yeah, we got to start shooting now.
And we have to research, and we have to shoot. I mean, there's a whole bunch. You got a lot of things you got to. Wow, that's some high dice there.
No kidding, dice management.
Okie dokie. Well, we should definitely use the 6.
Where?
Well,
you want to shoot at stuff for 6? I don't know.
See, this costs 1. I mean, this costs 1 energy, but we would, if we use this 6, we would get 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
okay.
That's scary.
Again, it's okay, but we could do that. If we do this, we have to place it. So let's think about that.
It would only get you to here, right? Because that's 4.
We give you 5. Yeah, we need 8 movement there. We'd have to use this room, which we don't have yet.
So maybe we don't worry about that. And
well, if we use a 5, it's okay to lose some. You want to keep advancing for sure because this gets really hard at the end, right? There's some high value stuff here, 6, 5, and an 11, and these 3s are certainly not easy to get past. But we want to try to use before I would say hopefully maybe re-roll that to be a little bit more valuable. We have 4 energy, so we can only do this room. So we don't necessarily need to use. Depending on how much we decide to spend. I also feel we should advance the excavator. We could do that now. That's pretty, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do that, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't get that room completely with that. but that puts it in a space to be shot.
Do you want to shoot at stuff here?
Probably, yes. We probably, you know what, let's just, what does this do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do that. Let's just do that.
What do we have to do to force the mothership to advance, though? What?
We get the ship to land on one of these spaces.
Okay.
We get one of the ships to land on these spaces. So I would say let's do this. That will make sure that we hit 5s or lower on any ships that are in these spaces. So this is going to advance 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a 5 value, so it would be taken care of with that. It does cost us 1 energy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
So
here. We want to try to get a ship on a mothership spot. That would be like a 2 here. Oof, we don't even have a 2.
I didn't even think about like that part of forcing the mothership.
Well, we could always just do the 1, but see, again, we want to be able to, if we're going to attack, we don't have to attack. Well, let's use the 4 for that. That moves us 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be taken care of. And then if we do the 3 in this column, which that would give us a total of 4 energy, these advance, both of these ships advance 3.
What if we take the gray 3?
Oh, and put it in
that's
the
a minus
AA gun
1,
room?
and
Yep,
then it's
that would
2,
do it.
right?
That would do it.
But the ship
it
still
means we
advances.
don't get to do
No, it does.
research, right? But that's fine. We can do that. So, but it'd be good because we will take care of some of these ships. So let's just do that. So that advances 2, and then this advances now.
Right, and we don't have to worry about
Correct.
that, which is our plan.
Well, we can actually take back any of these dice because we haven't rolled re-rolled anything yet.
Oh, okay.
We could bypass this and then do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 research here, and then maybe we put the 4 here for research. I don't know if we want to do the research though. We'll put the 6 to advance. What else would we do this with this 4? I guess we can do it here.
Sure, and then at least we'll move that up.
But
to the 3.
I'd hate to like that. Let's just get that hit. So
Okay, we want to hit stuff.
yeah, it does restrict us though on how much we can actually do. But I do
put a bunch of
well,
stuff
maybe we
in these.
excavate 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just gets us that far along. Let me think about it for a second. Oh no, it's got another ship. I keep talking about putting stuff in that spot. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not so bad. That would put that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still not in a bad spot.
I think
really
the
yet.
earlier we can get to this so we can trigger it more often.
Right. It does require 3 dice to do it though. So I mean there is some other stuff going on there. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will excavate to there. That's the 2 energy that we're using right now.
Okay. For this and this.
For this, yeah, for this and this.
Yeah.
So we have to advance this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we have to re-roll these because we've assigned it.
Okay.
Let's hope it's
5 and a 3.
Do you want to put the 5 in the research? We can at least get to this point here.
Okay. That's advancing that one.
Right. So we advance these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's re-roll this last die and hope that... Nope, 5. Woof. Okay, well, that's what we got. So those are AAs of -1, so it's 4. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it looks kind of scary already.
Yes, it does.
So let's look at what we want to do in the order we want to do it. We don't have any. We don't have any energy coming. So, do we have enough to spend? Yeah, we're spending 3. So we'll do this. We attack anything that's on. There's only 1 ship, so the whole grand dream of that. We were judging it before we had even moved anything, so that was probably not smart. But that takes care of this ship. Goes back up here.
And pay your
energy. And then these just go because they just did their stuff.
Yeah.
This gives us 4 research, so we can move up to this spot. We have 4 total value.
Okay.
And then we're going to...
And
another energy. And then we have the excavator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That cost an energy. And that is that. So we still haven't taken a hit. Now the mothership advances. Boop. Adds another clear ship, crystal ship.
Crystal ship. I like that.
Crystal ships, they're the scary ones. No, I don't know. They're just the reinforcements. So this one will go here. And then, hey, we get to add another one over here.
Right, because of the furthest.
Yep, furthest.
Okay.
So now we're going to have 3 ships in that column.
We got to shoot this
We
turn.
got to shoot. Okay.
We got to shoot at stuff.
We did one. So let's roll. Got to hopefully maybe get 4 or 5 value of research. I don't know that we maybe just want to shoot if we can do it. Woof, that's not a great roll, Nikki P.
Well, there's a 5.
We definitely are going to need energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That puts it in a spot to get shot.
Do you want to just do...
Oh, you're saying do that for the research?
Yeah.
Okay, but we're going to need...
I mean, I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That hits the mothership.
Nope. Never mind.
Okay. We can probably get by not excavating. Well, this doesn't cost us any energy to research. And it only gives us 4, but that's not bad. So we can do that. That puts us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, another ship in that column. We might want to do that after because after it's moved, that column's moved. So let's look at that. We definitely need energy, though. We only have
How
1.
How low of the numbers can we put in here where we
Well,
still
it needs
gain
to-
something,
it needs to be-
but don't advance these that
That
far?
much, right? We kind of only want to advance at 1. So let's see if we can do that. It advances these all 1. We have a 2 as well. We could do that, and that puts... Oh, that's on the mothership, so we have to do that. Then we want to attack. That's a 4. You were saying 2 for that?
But I don't think we gain anything then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do the 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puts it there. Now we're going to need to roll big to be able to make this work. We could be in deep trouble. We might not hit those ships.
Oh, we can't re-roll until
Now,
we put
again,
a white
we can
out.
take damage. It's
Yeah.
not terrible. The ships just return to the mothership.
Boy.
Agreed. I do not know. Yeah,
you
it
wanna-
kind of fouls up these energy rooms too. I mean, these research rooms.
Because the whites are so bad in their numbers, do you want to put the gray 5 here and the white 1 here,
And re-roll.
and then be able to re-roll and maybe get better
remember,
numbers?
I think that one... Did we do this one first? Oh, we did this second. You're right. That's exactly what we should do.
I'm just...
No, that's great.
You
It
don't have
re-rolls
to
these. We have
change
3 dice
anything.
to re-roll. That's
Right.
exactly right. That's what we should do. That is a good call, Nick. Not a lot better.
Sorry.
No, it was better than it was. We have a 4
It
now.
was a chance.
It was a 4. Well, we could put 4. What does that do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If we do this 4 here, costs us 2 energy. We're going to get 4 energy there.
So we're only
gonna
really
equal out,
gaining
yeah.
1 but at this point.
1, 2, 3. Let's do this. 4. Oh, no, we need to attack.
Yeah, we do. Definitely. And he's... Ship's on.
Yeah, we definitely want to
And
hit
this
those
one's
two.
on.
Yep. Well, we could do this. Well, research 2 energy. You do this 2, it advances this to 1.
And roll again.
Yeah. You want to try it?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Horribleness and awfulness.
Come on, shoot at stuff.
Wow, okay, a 6 and a 4. Oh, it's definitely better.
Well, this
1,
is all
2,
the way up
3,
here.
4. Yeah, that's a 4 though. But we need high value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This will take care of... Oh no, that's not attack. That's what we want to do. 6. So that will be...
Right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this 4, which just gets kind of wasted, unfortunately, on...
So you waste it there? Is that what
Yeah.
happens?
It's too bad too, because it's it's in range of like doing something. Let's just do it. It's what we got left. So
3.
1, 2, 3.
So it's okay.
Okay. So first thing we want to do is energy since we don't have a lot.
Yes.
Oh wait, we do have 1 energy for this. So let's just spend it. That takes out anything that's a 5 or lower. So
Good.
this is gone.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty great.
That's gone, and this one's gone too.
Yeah, these are all gone.
Nice.
So that was valuable, I guess.
I think so.
Especially for 1 energy. This actually goes off the board till it gets called back in by the mothership.
Oh, all right.
So we only have 3 ships to replenish or reinforce or redeploy. So we did that.
And you paid for it.
We did. So everything else, these don't matter. And then this we get a total of 3 energy. Oof, not such a great increase in energy.
Yeah, but we got rid of 3 ships.
We did, for sure. Okay, so we advance the mothership.
Woo.
That goes up here. It will get, since it's still available, doesn't get to.
And nothing's happening.
Nothing happened right there.
Yay.
Well, actually, these are all okay, right? I don't really want to lose any excavation or research,
No.
but we'll again, these are a mild. They're not that bad. This is the really bad one here.
Okay. Then respawn?
Yep, we respawn the ships. So this is going to be 1 here. This will be 1 here. This one will be 1 here, and then the other one goes here because that is the furthest away from the mothership. Okay, so let's re-roll again. We need some research.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, that's not a bad roll.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a start. I think it has to happen.
Okay. That moves this ship down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know.
Doesn't it go?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, the corner counts?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a space. You're just digging empty tunnel, I guess, to get to these other rooms. But let's think about that for a minute. Puts it down pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. We kind of want to get that to go a smaller number of spaces. Let's do the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. And then this moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Of course, we don't have... Well, we do have this attack space here. And that's a 3. Well, let's put the... This gives us 1 energy. Now, if we go there, no. We would want to do something like that to advance that to the 4 if we can do an attack. Yeah.
Wow. I was thinking of more energy.
Oh, yeah,
there.
we could do that. It's 5,
It's
right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
though.
5. That is what we should... Well, we're going to take it out.
It's pretty scary.
No, we can't. It'd have to be here. Well, we might be able to do it. It's a total value.
Oh, I see.
So if we go 5, that advances 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope we can make it work because we're going to have to re-roll here. We were talking about attacking, and this is a 4, and this is a 5. That would go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want to just do that? Oh no, we can't do the energy.
Do you want to put the 2
We
here?
have to do we have to do them here. I would like a 3 is really what I want.
I know, but I'm just thinking then we at least get
Well, we need to
3
attack.
energy.
We're gonna have to go for this big room because it's the only one we have available to us. So we put 5 there. Or wait, maybe here? Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That also can be attacked here. We now have that value. And then re-roll. Hopefully we get a 3. That'd be nice. And we didn't. Crud. Well, we do this. We need to do it at least anyway, so that'll move that 1 and over. That's nice. And then the final space we have left is this, right? 2. It's not a 3, that's okay. 1, 2.
Okay. Or you can
Hey, you know what?
that
We
out
moved that. We advanced that
first.
5, but we didn't advance this 5, right?
Oops, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this advanced, so this goes 1 more.
Gadzooks.
2. Actually, well, that's great. It goes into 6 is... Oh, no, we have a 6.
Here, yeah, right?
So we luckily, we messed up, but we did good. So
Okay.
let's look at the... man, we can't forget those ships up there. So we get a total of 4 energy Might as well take it because that's the maximum we can do anyway. Then we spend 2 energy to attack. That's a total value of 6. Anything that's a 6 or lower. So that's 4.
6 or lower?
Yep.
Cool.
3. Wow, we got 4 ships again. That goes off. That doesn't come in.
This
that
one
there.
goes too.
Yep. That one just goes off the board, and then these wait to be redeployed here in a moment. And then we do the excavation. So we move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we have to advance the mothership. So this goes back up in here to redeploy.
Okay.
We go here. We add another one of the crystal ships.
Crystal ship.
It's like the doors or something, isn't it? Crystal ship.
I don't know.
Put them here and here, and then we put this here because it's right.
Okay.
That is the furthest one. We're actually kind of fortunate right now.
Mothership is lowering.
But we didn't do any advancement here. So that is the next important thing we must do. So let's roll the dice. See what we got here. Okay, not great.
Is that it?
It's a 3, I'm sorry.
3. Okay.
Another 3. The big numbers are white. We need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it'll land on an explosion. I say yes.
You say yes, but again, that has to be a 6. That we have to have an attack of 6. This is available to us, so if we get a 6, that would work.
Do you want to put a white out so soon, though, or do you want to use some of the grays first?
I mean, those numbers are not good.
They aren't.
But we might be able to place something.
Gambling, man.
But these are all high value. Well, let's go for it.
All right.
So that goes down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one moves.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof, I hope we can attack for a 6.
They're fast moving. They're getting angry.
So we re-roll. Come on, something
They're
good.
getting angry.
Oof. Wow.
Hey, how about worse?
Okay, well, it's not really.
What's this one here?
It's a 1.
Okay.
It is pretty bad. We do have a better value on this. So we want to research. And we have... We can go here. We can't do that one.
right.
But we could go here. That would be enough to go to that space. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that. 6. Now we might want to advance. Oof. I almost feel like we could just take that hit on the research. I mean, on the excavation, right? Because that's happening now. If we advance it 1, then we lose this. And this is okay here, but we're going to advance this to this. Well, that's only a 1. So maybe that's okay. 5,
Can we do this somehow?
You do that as well, but I feel we need to definitely, we probably need to attack.
Well, we don't have enough energy.
We're using no energy. So, well, we're using 1 energy so far.
What do we only have?
We have 4.
4, okay.
So I feel that we should kind of avoid energy this turn, except, next time we might want to hit that one because it's, it doesn't cost us anything to create energy for that one. Very powerful room.
Pure
Same
energy.
with this one. This is actually available to us now.
That's a +1.
+1 doesn't cost us any energy. But if we're doing that 6, which we did, we're rolling these dice. We're rolling those dice. Woof. Okay, well, there's a 6. That's not so bad. So we need to attack for 6, right?
Yes.
Then we just do that here.
Where's that
1,
going to
2,
land?
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't think
6.
that's the right column.
Oh, it isn't. Good. I didn't want to land on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah.
That hasn't moved yet. So should we think about that for a minute?
Well, I don't know what else we can do. The dice are not helpful.
Well, no,
right now.
it's okay. 2s, right? Let's do this. Research. Goes here. 1, 2.
Okay, now it's on a 3.
Then we get some more research. We get a total of, is it usable? 1, 2, wait, let me think about that again. Let's back up.
2.
It's all, no more re-rolls. So if we do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, we don't want to do that. We definitely want to do 2. And that's the only way we can move 2. That gives us a total of 7 research, and that's 8. So if we do Yeah, see, we lose 1. And we're going to lose 1.
We do 12 research.
So we didn't attack yet, though, right?
No, we need to. Maybe. Maybe we don't.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 6 is bad. Yeah, we have to hit. I mean, it's kind of bad, but we
11.
do need to hit. And losing 1 is not terrible because it puts us back on the 4. We're going to lose 1 energy. And that's not even right now. That's if we advanced the mothership, which might not be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? This gives us a total of 11, which is
that's what I was thinking.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
Let's just do that.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mothership.
Mothership advances.
And then that happens right now?
It doesn't happen. We bypassed it. Yeah, we
Yay.
forced it so we don't lose that. And then we only have these 2 left. So it's, we're not going to get, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, we aren't going to attack any ships. We only have 1 that's available to do. What else do we have available to? I guess we just do these where they advance very slowly.
Okay. No.
I mean, you could do that here, but it costs a good bunch of energy.
No. I'm just wondering if you want to
this is research. We can't. We're here.
Shoot.
Right. That's only going to be a value of 2. So that's a 6. The only thing we're hitting is a 6.
Yeah. Okay. Forget it.
So we could do. This gives us, and it uses too much energy. So let's just do this. So these advance 1. That's not so bad.
Okay.
I mean, we have a lot of stuff here, but there's some opportunities to shoot really close here. So we spend 1 energy to go all the way to the end here. Let's just do that.
Yay.
Now we could lose some track on that. These are done. This is, since these do not add up, the first one is, we want to do it in this order.
Okay.
We do this one first. That gives us 5, so total movement, research value.
Right.
Then this 6, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
That got us a...
Yeah, it's still, look at that. And they're, the mothership's getting there.
There's some bad guys here too.
It's moving now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more turns.
Okay.
If we don't advance it ourselves. And we put the research back too for that for that one. Now the scary thing is we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 18, 19, 30 points of research value that we have to do. So we probably will have to use that.
Yeah. We'll just have to
take some hits. You know what? We might, yeah. Okay, so the mothership advances.
Yep.
This is where it's bad because we actually add 1 more value of research. So it's now 31. Oh yeah, they go up to here. Advance that. We lose 1 value there.
Yeah.
It's not so bad though. And then we redeploy.
Sure, because if that had been on the 6 or something, that would have been way more painful.
Exactly. That was what I was trying to avoid.
Right.
So we did okay. Now we need energy. So this turn we're going to need energy.
Pure energy.
And we want to do research. We have to do research. If we have potential here, 7, 8, 11 points of research. If we can do a lot here, 11, that would be 16,
well, roll
17.
Well.
Yeah, I don't know. Thankfully, we have only 1 more. You know, we kind of want to use that 3. We kind of want to avoid that too. Here we go. Let's find out what we got going on. Yipes, all the good die rolls are the white ones.
What is this?
A 4.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's really when they're right up against.
Yeah, I'm rolling them that way too. So a 6 would be something like that we would use here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we did that, we'd have to re-roll everything. Well, we could just do this. Again, this is the same cost. We also need energy this round. So if we're going to do energy, it probably should be on this spot here.
I'm not.
Right, because that takes up 2 spaces, and it would block this if we decide to use this. It blocks either this one or this one.
Okay.
Well, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do this one. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okie doke.
Now let's roll this. Let's see what we get here. Hey, that's a little better. So let's do 3. We're not attacking, are we? We're going to take our lumps.
We were going to take some lumps.
So this would give us 14. That's 8, 11, 16. Well, we can 10.
I think you want to do this big giant one now.
We need energy.
Because then these will be good to kind of inch up a little further that way.
Part of me is thinking
that this is the only energy, right? Because this blocks this energy and it'll block
we are
these
gonna we're going to have to either take a bunch of damage. 6. See, we need 7 here to just get past that point.
All right, do you want to just stock up on energy this turn?
Well, let's do this one. Let's do this one
first?
Here. No, let's just
we
do
already
that.
rolled. We're
Right.
stuck.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 14 points of research. We definitely don't want to advance some of these other ships too far. Well, we could do an attack right here. That's a 3. If we put the 4 there.
Your energy, and we won't be able to do this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's put this here. It doesn't cost us any energy. Obviously, it's creating energy. That moves this 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
We have to re-roll these. Let's hope for something big.
Big numbers. No.
5.
One big number.
Wow, that's just 1 shy of getting here. That's terrible. Well, we didn't get what we really needed there.
No, we didn't.
So let's do this. Put the 5 here. Advances this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then let's do the 1, unfortunately, here, which is good. Doesn't advance either of those. So now we need to do the energy. So let's first do this one. 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Then spend 2 energy for this. 1, 2. Now it gives us a total of 15 research, which is not enough, but close.
No minuses on that?
No. So that's 1, 7, 8, 11. 1 short to get there. We really needed to get more than. We needed to have 18 or something like that, but that's not what we had. And that's that.
Okay.
Now we advance the mothership.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens this turn. The calm before the storm.
Okay.
We still have taken no damage here yet.
Well, it's gonna start
happen,
now.
Okay. There's no redeploy, and we just start rolling. What do we got? You want me to roll, or do you want to roll?
You keep rolling.
Okay. You only want me to take the blame for it?
Yes.
Okay. We have a 6. That would take us there. We should probably advance the mothership.
Okay.
Because we want to bypass this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's terrible.
It is 3.
And if it's here, it's
good.
terrible. So it's all really kind of not great. So we want to move 1 probably. This is like this or this are the only options to do. That's 2 spaces and that's 1 space. I think Nikki, we're going to take some damage this turn.
Okay.
So let's put the 6 here, where it only costs us 1, and it will get us to this position. It only costs us 1 energy. Mm-hmm. It moves those 6 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
We take a hit.
Right
goes
now,
back to the mothership.
immediate?
Absolutely.
Boom.
And then this moves 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't stop that one from hitting us.
Nope.
But I think that's best. We can address other things here with the space that we have, because we need some energy. We'll have enough energy to do that. We would be nice if we could attack too on some of these.
We're so close.
Well, that's 3 turns. Well, no, we're going to advance that one. That's be 1. It'll be 3 turns. That's if we advance, like I said, which I kind of feel we should, but we have a lot of 2s to do something like that if we want. Because I don't want to lose any research, so we're definitely doing that. Let's
4, 5, 6.
If we do the 4 for attacking, that's 1 energy as well. 1, 2, 3. That hits us too. That's not so bad though. I think we're going to be getting hit. Put this up here so I quit looking at that and getting confused by it. Well, we could use some of these small ones to just re-roll and hopefully get something out of it. So if we do that, let's just put this here and hope that we can do an attack, because we don't need anything in these columns. We already have what we need there, so that's 1.
Okay.
We have to re-roll. Come on, numbers we need. I don't know what those numbers are. I can't wish for them. Hey, look, it's all 2s. Ugh. Okay, well, that means we're going to do another 2 and re-roll. We need energy. We really need... I mean, we don't need energy. We're going to need 11 points of... We're going to need 14 points of research in the next turn to make that work.
Like just there. That ends up there, so...
Well, how many? That's a lot of hits. We got a lot of hits coming up.
Yeah, I know. That's not good.
Let's do this one here for the 2. It advances 2 spaces. We're safe this round. And then I feel that we should just not worry about it. We're going to lose. We're going to lose research. Go back down to this 5. But let's just do these 1, and this 1. And hopefully we will make it the next round. So the first thing we do is we do the research let's do the energy. So this gives us 2 energy.
Yay.
For free because it's creating energy. These are done. And then we have this 6 research that costs us 1 energy.
1 energy.
So we now go total 6 value, 5 and a 1. We're going to lose that one for sure because we don't have a mothership. We talked about it but didn't do it.
Well.
So.
Too many things to do.
Correct. So let's advance the mothership. We lose 1 research. And we redeploy.
So which one do we put it in?
We actually get to choose which one we want to do it in. Maybe we want to pick something that would have a potential to...
There or there.
Yeah.
Or maybe get to a 3?
This one's not so bad, right? If we get kind of a high value, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we might... I actually don't think we're going to shoot at anything. All we're going to do is research. So that's perfectly fine.
All right.
So let's roll up the dice. It's going to be pretty bad here, but I think we're okay. I think we can make it. We just have to roll well.
That's a lot of research.
Oof, that's a good roll. Wow. I think we're done.
Did we do it?
Because we have...
6.
Well, we have 12. We need 15.
Yeah.
So we do this one, which doesn't matter. Boom, we take a hit.
That's this one here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I keep seeing that wrong. Okay, so give us 1 damage.
Damage.
Then we have to use... Both of these are 6. We need 15 total. Man, that's pretty risky, actually.
It is
very risky. We may be in trouble. I think we could, but we might be. So let's go here. Might as well just do it.
Okay, so the crystal ship gets us? No,
this one does.
You're right.
Okay.
1 hit.
Yep. And now we have to re-roll. Please roll something good. We need
this is scary.
14, 15. We need a 3 or better. Okay. Do we want to just... Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to take another...
You rolled that.
What was it?
It was a 4.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Put that there. Or we just do the other... Well, no, we don't want to necessarily re-roll. We only need 2 energy. We actually kind of have everything we need.
We're going to win?
We're going to win this one. We're going to try to do the next one, too. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
So let's just give ourselves a bunch of energy for the heck of it. Woohoo.
Boom.
And then...
another hit.
And then the final one here is this. We'll just do some more research. We'll go above and beyond the research. So that's another 4. That's
another hit.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, because we didn't kill it, actually goes back here, and it's going to be respawned.
Oh, okay.
Only if you kill it does it go off to the side. So we have a lot of research value here. Well, let's just spend it first. It's 2 energy. That's 17 points. We only needed 15, so we go to the 11, and we win immediately. We don't even have to do anything further. But we got 6 energy, so we'll go to 7. Woohoo!
Ah.
And we also would have another 4 research.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 total. So there you go. That's the very basic one.
That's fun.
It is pretty cool, isn't it? We did okay. It was not quite as bad as I thought. This, we were fortunate. We didn't lose anything really bad on the research, so I think we're okay. So if we had lost... If we'd taken so much damage that we lost, you'd flip this over, and what it does is it gives us a special power. In this case, it says, when Roswell takes its first point of damage, advance 1 space on the research track. So it would just, you might want to time it, right, to be able to bump like a 6 or something. You could even do it like, if you were able to avoid getting it to where the damage and you were 1 away from the 11, you could do that too. But most likely you would have taken some damage. Although we really didn't. We took damage only in the last 2 rounds, I think.
I think we did a good job managing everything.
Yep. So now we're going to actually get the box out.
Okay.
And let's look. We're going to do the next campaign. We actually have a special version of this game that won't spoil anything. Okay. Yep. So the very first campaign, or the next one, I guess. You notice our camera's not blurry. They've actually
blurred it out.
They put it all in the box as far as cardboard, but they didn't show anything. And then this is all sealed.
Okay.
And so I have not looked at this yet, so I know nothing about it, but it gives us new boards and stuff like that. So let's pull this out. It's got a little bit of a story here too. Hey, it's got some blurry stuff on here too, some other things they don't want you to see. Shows I've never seen anything like it. Oh, it's shooting the Statue of Liberty. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
So it's called Chapter 1, The Invasion. Gargantuan spacecraft descent on our planet, spewing hordes of alien ships into the skies as cities struggle desperately to defend themselves. Our research team tries to gather some intelligence that could help us fight back. So we get additional components. We get the orange spaceship, which we had off to the side.
Here we go.
And then I believe, get some new things here. So let's see. Again, they're only giving us chapter 1s of the continuing campaign here. I don't know why I'm trying to slide that off.
Because you don't want to ruin anything.
Okay. So it gives us another city, Mexico City and Montreal. Wow, okay.
Oh.
And we didn't explain that at the beginning when we had set it up, but this tells you what you're using on the board. So these have C and D and C. Okay. I don't know if that's what we're doing quite yet. Again, there's some more blurry stuff that we don't know what it is.
More blurry stuff.
More blurry. Another blurry card. Another blurry card. And then we've got, these actually have, so it's help is still on the way. 1 down, 1,295 to go. So these are some additional things that we'll talk about in a moment. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, they must be if they're giving
them
to us. Yeah.
I don't know if that.
And then this is our new part of our additional base stuff here. This is
Do we start digging deeper?
I don't think we dig deeper. It changes. Okay. So if you notice what it's doing here is it fewer hit points before you get damaged.
That is,
and then
I saw that
energy's
immediately.
Still the same. More blurry.
No.
These are characters.
Your starting energy is 1 instead of 2.
Right. And then we've got more character cards. Samantha Legrand. And then these are the other components that we add here. And I do not know what they do yet, so we'll find out. Okay. So let's read this here. We have the additional components. If a scenario needs to use the orange ship or the 6 numbered tokens, they're numbered. Do you see numbers?
Yeah,
numbers?
on the back.
Okay.
But I don't know which
It will tell you how to use them. Dice values. Some characters and cities allow you to increase the value of a die. As you would expect, a die can only have values between 1 and 6. If an effect tries to raise a die to a value of 7 or more, set the die to 6. Room effects. Some rooms would offer 2 effects for the price of 1. Oh, wow. So they're different tone. They show that. And that's
cool.
right there.
Oh, there it is.
When you pay the energy cost, you may perform both effects, calculate the room's total value as usual, and add both dice and the modifier. This is the value for each effect. So it does both of those things at the total value of the dice minus 2. That's cool. Montreal allows you to sum multiple rooms together if they have the same effect, if they all have the same effect. So that would have been where we were breaking it down to be able to jump ahead of specific space. It looks like that changes that. Let's say you want to use this ability while resolving a room with 2 effects, A and B. First, calculate the room's value. This is the base value for each effect. Then resolve A and B in either order. For each effect, you can sum it with other rooms of the same type. That's interesting. And then there's the artwork for the...
Cool. And then there are these as well.
That were part of other punch boards? Okay.
Yeah. There's 2 more cities and another
board
of
So if... Now, we didn't... We'll figure it out here in a moment, but we didn't see the other side of the board. No. But this has more difficult, terrifying things going on. I'm not sure that what the scenario does. We'll find out in a moment.
Woo!
But yeah, look, there's
damage.
What are
these?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the damage.
Yeah.
one.
So you take a damage in addition. That's another thing that happens. There's only one calm before the storm here. And and then this is just,
There's more alien goo.
Right. Look, and that's a 12 at the top. So what we do is we make 2 piles of this stuff, and we're going to randomly, since we're in the campaign mode, you can actually just play the scenario as a scenario, but in the campaign mode, you're going to choose a path. So we'll divide the stuff up, choose one of the piles, and then the rest is put aside for when if you want. It's basically forking at that point.
Do we use the Roswell again?
Well, these 2 actually were from the previous, so they're part of this package here.
Okay.
So you can play them. They actually have their own benefits as well. So we didn't actually get to the robots, which we're going to get to now. That was this room here that's blue and white, or blue and red. Well, there's blue there, and then there's a blue and red one there.
Okay.
Robots add a new dice to the game, a new die type to the game. So then put these aside, Nikki P.
Okay, and C stays.
Correct. The A and B are going to be gone. Because that would be if you play some of the other stuff from the first batch that we played.
Okay.
So these go aside. Then we're going to make 2 stacks. It doesn't really matter. We just choose which one we want to do, and the characters. And then we decide what these do from there. In other words, you put the orders based on what they tell you here on the city.
Sure.
So which one do you want to do? You can just... What should we do here?
Just close my eyes and...
Well, let's just do this one with the Jackson Moss here.
So these go away.
This one is 1 down, 1,295 to go. It's called Battle for the Sky. For some reason, the enemy has decided to hit this city, which is Montreal in this case, extra hard. Place the orange ship and 1 white ship on the mothership to be spawned at the end of the first round.
Okay. So.
Yep.
That's a crystal ship.
Crystal ship, and then the orange crystal ship. No, they're all crystal. So now we can actually determine what we want to do on these boards here. Why don't we just shuffle these, and then you take one out that you want. You're shaking your head. Do you think it's terrible?
Well, why don't I just pull one, and that'll be the easy one.
Okay. Well, no, that'll be the hard one.
Oh, this is the hard one.
Yep. Okay. Oof, that's got the stuff on there. So then the rest will be lightest to darkest. Okay, well, it could have been worse. That doesn't actually have a bunch of terrible stuff on it.
Well, we need to put the city in there.
Right, and this is, and it's Montreal, so it's going to tell you C on the top and D on the bottom. This is the one that lets you combine the room types. So that would be beneficial for the energy. This actually needs to flip over.
Right.
And this is D, and D is supposed to be on the bottom.
On the bottom, C and D.
Oh, there we go, like that. Wow, look at the excavator starts here.
Ooh, that's a lot of excavating.
And then we also have, we have this new Colonel, Jackson Moss, increased 2 worker dice, placed or unplaced by 1. That's nice. That's pretty powerful.
Okay.
And that's a once per game effect. So you just do it, obviously, when you really need it, I guess. The orange ship follows the standard rules for the purple ships, or pink as we say here. And you're facing 6 instead of 5, basically. So yeah, go ahead and put those down. So imagine the first round these go like this, and then the next round when we resupply, it'll go into the lowest one, and that one continues to just keep going back up, unlike the crystal ships.
Okay. As
we call them. Okay.
And we're still 2 here.
Okay. Dice, we need the, these are not used in this scenario.
Okay. I will take them away.
So we're basically, both of these cities are being attacked in the story, and we're just choosing to defend Montreal. The other city, Mexico City, is also being attacked, and I guess maybe that's happening in the story independent of what we are, but we're the team that is going to be dealing with Montreal.
Okay.
So why don't we take a peek at the
little story here.
And that one is the 1 down, 1,295 to go?
Yes, okay, 295 to go.
So yeah, Montreal allows us to sum to get multiple rooms together of the same effect. So if we're doing research, we can put them all together to advance ahead.
Okay.
And this room here has 2 effects, jet fighter and then the energy.
Okay.
So you would, again, this is one where you would sum them together, then subtract by 4, and then apply that value to each one of those types of actions. We also have the robots here, and that's a new die.
Sure. That's these blue ones.
Right. So the way these work is when you do a die in the robot room,
okay,
it shows you what the die value will be. So its value is minus 6 minus 1. So then you'll now have a 5 robot that you'll be able to place in any column that you want. So it can be in the same column as this. And then it will stay in that room. But the next turn, the next round, you will subtract 1 value off that. And it just keeps ticking down until you pull it, right? So eventually it might not be worth it to leave a low value one in that room or something like that. But yeah, it adds more power to be able to deal with some of this crazy stuff, and it allows you to break the rules about the columns, right? So it's pretty cool. Now you only have 2 of them, so you can only have 2 of them going at once. And that is pretty neat. So we're gonna probably wanna do that. So we have similar situation. We have a little bit less damage we can take here, which is not great. And we have these. We also have on the track, we have a tough excavation here, and then we also have this additional damage over here.
Scary.
So there's only 1 on this one, but when we saw the other side, there was more along that track.
And that's the harder flipped over board that we
Correct, because if you look at this, right, we also can take more damage there. The mothership will end the game sooner.
That's a set, and that track's harder in that area too.
Well, they all are. This would be a 12 if we went for the higher one. We have, thankfully, the other easier boards.
Okay.
So let's roll it up and see what we got going here.
All right, Lincoln.
I know.
I trust in your rolling.
I don't know. We did it okay that last one. Hey, look at that. 6, 5, 5, and a 6. So we want to, again, we want to get to some of these more advanced rooms. We have less time to do it.
Yeah, and we're higher up.
And look how much energy like the jet fighters take here.
All right.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets us to here if we do that one. And that puts us here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay. Do you want to do that? Just right off the bat to excavate. So put that. It's going to be 2 energy.
That's
we only have 2
energy
right now.
right away.
Yep. So we advance that 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
So we can do this. This would put this 5 here. We'd put the ship right here at the 4. If we did this one, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would just be open, but it's pretty great. That would give us, again, we only have room for 5. We're going to spend 2 energy right here. So yeah, this only takes 1 energy because this is the excavation.
Okay.
But that's 3 if you want to attack. I don't know that we're going to get to attack right this turn yet.
I don't think
it's kind of further down. It's the same situation as the last time. So we're going to go for that, Nikki P?
I think so.
Okay, well then let's move this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay.
Let's do 2 for this. And, oh, that's a 3. I'm sorry. Let's do the 3 maybe?
Then we got to roll.
It's wonderful 6 here, I know. Is there something we want to do with the 6 attack, right? Which would require more energy, but let's do that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
But we're probably going to have to do that occasionally. We want to save it for the next round so we can bypass that 2 excavation, I'd imagine. We can do this then. It's too much energy, though.
Yeah, we don't have enough. I think we have to lose the 6.
Yeah, we only have these crammed in here. We have actually 2 more spaces for 3 dice, right?
Yeah, so one of these is going to be...
This is going to go right here, yeah. Let's just put that as a 2.
Okay.
And move that minus 2 minus 1, so it's 1. Okay, well then let's place this here. That moves this 3 to this position. We're gonna be attacking. Let's hope we roll. I mean, the 6 is great, but the problem is it moves us to advances this mothership, and we have a little bit less room for that. So come on, something high. A 3, not a high. So that will at least do 1 ship damage. It costs us 3 energy though. So
And
yep, move it 3.
3.
Yep. So let's figure out what to do here. Let's do the energy first. We need it. So we take these. That gives us, well, wait. Let's excavate first. So that goes there. We move this to that spot. We now thankfully have some more rooms available to us.
That cost us.
Yep, and energy. And then we do this, which is 8 minus, oh no, this is everything. There is no minus on that one. Wow, that's different.
It's nice.
Okay, so we don't have that much room for 8. So we'll do that and go all the way to 7 and then spend 3, 1, 2, 3 to attack. And we can only do 3 or less. So that's just that one. So that goes back up to the dark area. And that's that.
Okay.
And then we advance the mothership. So this goes back up here. We advance it 1.
We get another.
We get a crit. Boy, there's going to be a bunch of ships here.
There's a lot of ships.
So we apply them to this and this.
They go here.
Oh yeah, they go there. That's correct. And then we add this one to the longest, furthest one down, then this one, and then this one.
Okay.
Big old bank of spaceships ready to attack.
Ready to go. But we've got way more rooms.
Yeah, we needed those rooms because it was actually very expensive. Look at these down here, no energy. That would be great. This one's, you have that -4, but okay, so let's roll it up. The good rolls are on the white die. We actually have the opportunity to gang up with like type rooms. So
well, if
this is by itself. We can advance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we want to use that die though? I don't know. We need to do research though for sure. Those are both kind of expensive though. But this is +1.
If we put something here, it gets it onto the 6, and then we can fire at it.
Correct. That's only a 3 too. But we probably need a little bit more energy. Thankfully, we have this right here. So if we do that attack, that's 3. Oof, okay.
We can get a robot out of it.
We should get a robot out of it. Let's put the robot here. Do we want to just re-roll the rest of the dice? I mean, they're not great. Although they do advance small amounts.
There.
Okay, where'd you want to do the 3?
For the robot, and then it gets this guy here, and then we can fire.
Right. If we do the 3 though,
the energy.
If we do the 3 though, it will only have like about 1 or 2, maybe 3 rounds because it's at value 1 by that time. So I mean, you get to place it wherever you want, but I kind of feel like we want to put a big value one there if we're going to do it. So we do that. That's 6. It's a lot though.
Maybe we just worry about more energy.
Well, we need to spend some to make that worth it. So we have a 4 that hasn't even advanced yet. So nothing's advanced yet. We need to start moving things.
Maybe this energy only.
We do that. That gives us 5 energy. Rerolls all the dice. That's 6. Yep.
Right.
Yep. We're probably going to have to do some attacking anyway. Then we have to roll everything, which is fine, I feel. That's a little better. So 3, 4, 4, and a 5. We definitely want to hit. We want to do research. What do we got here? We need 7. And we need a good amount of energy. Goodness gracious. So this would give us 8, 7, 10. This would give us 9 if we did this. But if we went with a 5, it would give us 10. But we get only the energy. We got some energy though. So let's do these first maybe. So we want to excavate 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but we can't do that research then. I guess we don't have to excavate all the way, but it's still it takes the column. These are the same boards. It's here where the stuff gets crazy. So we have that 6, gives us 5. We need to spend 1. We spent 1. We want to do it fighter jets. We have a 4 and a 2 so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do the 5 there. At least it gives us a 5 robot. We have to roll all the other dice. But I kind of feel it doesn't matter. We definitely need to research though. So if we do this plus, if we do that, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do this, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts that in spot to get hit. Then we put the 5. That's going to hit that mothership, though.
Do we have enough?
Actually, we want to do that. We want to bypass this excavation. So let's just do it.
Do we have enough energy?
Yeah, we're going to have a bunch. We have 5 more energy coming.
Oh, okay.
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mothership.
Mothership advances. And then we have this 3. We don't even have to roll it because we put the 5. And it's a 3 again. It wants to be a 3. And I wanted that to be a better robot, but it's not going to happen. So take that, put a 3. And that is the end of... 1, 2, 3. Yep, we got to move those 3. Oh, shucks, the 6 won't get it, though. 1, 2, 3. And mothership
and
advances
mothership
again. Yipes. That's what it is. Okay. So we have a total of 9 research. I don't think we're going to get to spend it all. We don't.
Right, because that says a +1 on it.
Oh, yeah, it's 9. So 7. We'll only be able to do 7. That's fine.
And we're combining them because of the special power of Montreal, correct?
Well, you would do them individually, but we could do... I guess so. But yeah, that's probably what we have to do, right? Because you would only get 4. Or no, you get 5. That would get you... Yeah, the second one would get you there. You get in the same place, at least in this one. And then we take those off.
And that's 3.
Yep. Yep. Now we get the energy here. This is -1, so 6, we get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes away. 3 attack. It's going to take 3 energy to attack. So 1, 2, 3. That hits this ship and this ship, but not this other one, unfortunately.
Right.
So this one goes off to the side, but that stays there.
Okay.
So you can, it's only going to be a 2, but let's put it right here on this energy.
All right.
And then...
this goes over.
Yeah, that's not a great robot spot there. And then that energy there for the robot.
Okay, now does the ship advance when you put a robot down?
No, the robot doesn't do that, right?
Okay.
It functions independently of the other ones. So that's all of that. Let's advance the mothership and
nothing.
Deploy.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna die this one. Okay, so let's...
You don't know.
It's true, I don't know. Let's go for the die rolls and see what we got here. Wow, that's at least a little better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets you there.
Right. It'd be nice if we could get it 6. We could get it 6. We just put it here. And then the robot doesn't affected by the robot. Do you want to do... We need energy. If we do this, this gives us 6. We have room for 5.
I would go here.
Ooh, that's a 7.
Well, it goes here and slides.
Right.
If you want.
Right. It's a lot of ships in that column. So if we go here, we kind of want to attack, I guess, maybe. Are we going to have anything? We got this 6.
And you don't want to put that white die out
1,
yet.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be okay. We could do that. Let's do... oh, there's that energy there as well. We don't really need it. But that's kind of the only thing. Well, we could do a low value thing in that column, I suppose. Let's do the 2 there. Advance that 1.
Okay.
And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we want to put this here still.
Do you want to re-roll yet? No. Because that 5, maybe we can do something with that 5 before we...
Well, this moves the mothership. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we do that with a 4. Goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Oh, we can't. That's the movement thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost feel like we should just do it.
And re-roll?
Yeah, the problem is there's some good stuff here. So we really kind of want the 6 here, don't we? If we're going to hope to do any damage for that one.
Shoot at stuff, yeah.
So, again, we can also just put a 2 here. It re-rolls everything though, so let's do that last. So, 6 for the attack. That gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll take care of that one.
Now you re-roll.
Yep, we re-roll everything, unfortunately. Hey, that's a lot of big numbers there.
Okay.
So we want to research if we can do 7. Oh, there you go. We do, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Oh, that's a 7. We need a +1. You can only do that down here. Oh my gosh, we're going to get hit. Okay, well now we have a 6. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good.
Okay.
It lets us advance to that. That doesn't affect that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna have to take that out on the next bump. I guess it's robot time again. Let's do another robot of 4. And then this 3, right?
Oh, move the...
Yep. So yeah, this is bad, but what are we gonna do? So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no way to stop that one. Unless it shifts, which we can maybe maneuver. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Advances the mothership. Gosh darn it. And it's good. We're going to lose a research.
Yeah.
Then we have this 3, which there's nothing in that column now, which is okay, right? So there we go. 3. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. First thing, let's just do this. Moves us to here, which is okay because, well, it's not so great because it's when we advance. Well, it's after this. We can at least exploit this maybe once. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, yeah, and we need to spend 1 for that moving the ship.
Okay.
Or moving the excavator, yes.
Yeah.
Now we get energy from this. We're going to get a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. Well,
Oh,
wait,
the robot stays
robot
there.
Stays
Yep, and then it rotates down to 1.
to 1.
And then 6 attack. Do we have anything left to attack? This is gone. That's cool.
That's it.
That is it. But we didn't have as many
That's
spaces.
3 energy. That's 3
That
energy.
is 3 energy, yes. 1, 2, 3. And then this one here is another energy, but we get a 4 robot someplace.
Okay. Someplace.
Do you want to just do it here? It gives us 5 energy.
Sure. Maybe
So-
if we get a 2 minus 1, we can get it there.
Or we just get a 1, you know, and put it into the energy spot, or the research spot.
Wait.
Okay, so we first with the mothership down 1, that moves back the excavation 1. So we redeploy. First one's going to be this one that's empty, and this one that's empty.
Oh, okay.
And then over here, the one with the, yep,
Yeah.
squeaks in there. Okay, let's see how we do. We've only got a couple more turns to get all the way up here. We're not going to make it. And we lose research on this turn if we let it happen. We really let the mothership advance too much. We're in trouble.
I know.
Hey, look at those dice. Well, we already have 5 energy.
Can the Colonel help us in any way?
He adds 1, which is maybe good. So let's do the 6 over here on this attack, which only will cost us 1 energy.
All right.
But boom, that hits us.
Boom.
And then we have to advance this 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's going to get hit.
Yeah, it's going to get hit. If we can get more things into that spot. Well, let's just move this 0 energy. I want to move that ship to blow it up. Blow it up! But it'll just redeploy. It's not really that far along.
They're not really gone. They always just redeploy, so...
Correct. Well, if we do this, it advances that to this.
2, 1, 2, okay.
And then one of these 6s for something great. Another, we can't, I guess we can, we're going to need a new robot here after this turn, so we just do that.
Well, do you want to excavate?
Oh, you're right. That's not bad. We have that open, so we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
And that's 6 here.
Blows up.
Blows another hit.
Yep.
Bam.
That one goes up here because it didn't,
Yeah.
we didn't destroy it.
We did not destroy it.
Reroll.
Boy.
Oof.
A 2 and a 2. goodness.
Harumph. So let's do this.
So he advances
goes one.
So we can blow him up.
Yep. And
That's
then
why
we'll
you
roll.
wanted it.
Well, I also can roll and get another 2.
Another 2.
We have no research going on. We probably should be putting these in research. But let's see how we go here.
We can do 1 research here.
Yeah, or 2 research, but we need 3 to make that work, Nikki P.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And a 2 robot is silly, so let's just advance everything 1. Okay. Yipes.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely in trouble. So excavate. Yeah, might as well do that. That costs an energy.
He's upside down.
Well, you can make him correct here. There we go.
Just
I know you are. Then we get 5 energy. Might as well just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all gone. And then we attack for 6. And we have quite a few ships. So
and that's 1 energy to attack.
Yep, that's way better than the 3.
Yes.
So that 6 is gone, or not gone, but back up above. The 2 goes up, and the 4.
And
okay.
And then the mothership.
Mothership advances.
Right, we're done with dice.
Here's the bad thing.
Here's the bad
Goes back
stuff.
1.
It goes back 1.
Now we need like a billion points of research.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I wonder how you can do this. This seems like it's pretty impossible.
Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep. And then another one here.
And then the furthest.
And then this one over here.
And then this one here.
All bad. Okay.
Ah, come on.
So we got no robots.
We're
we
gonna-
had a 4. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
That goes down
crazy.
to a 3. There we go.
And we research.
So yeah, there's the problem is we could have used this. This is the one, but it's expensive. I mean, research is very expensive in this game.
Increase 2 worker die. Place or unplaced by 1.
Right.
That's not helpful enough.
It might help us though. It probably is going to be what we need to do for something like
For something like
stuff.
now. For something like now.
Well, we could just re-roll everything. It's a bunch of 4s though. Is that enough? Not really.
What happens if we put a 4 in here? Boom.
Mothership.
Mothership.
Wow, that's 7. We can't even do it. We're still not there yet. Oh, you know what? This would let you do it. If you do these 2. Mm-hmm. If you have a bunch of points in here, it's the value -4. So if you had 12, you could take care of something that went on at 7. Well, we probably need to do the research if we have any chance of 1, 2, 3. We need 3, which we don't have, but we can do a 4. Advance that 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's on a 7. Hey.
Yeah, it probably won't happen.
Nope.
Although we could do it here potentially. No, we can't. We've already. No, it's open. We can do that if we want.
Well, this is a free attack too. So we've opened
Sure
up
is. That's a
some
full
free
on.
ones.
Well, we need to use one of these to re-roll in the hopes. We should use some of these big numbers, potentially the 4s, before as we do it.
7.
Wow. There's not that. I guess we could advance something like that to 7. Good, another 7.
Yeah. And 7s are bad.
So let's put the 6 here where it's free research. It's -1, but
And
at
let
least
this attack us.
it gets us up to this position.
Pew, pew,
right.
pew.
Goes down 1 more
Yep.
again. We're in trouble. But we re-roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, into that column. Okay, we haven't even placed there yet. That's what it is, though. Hey, another 6.
You can
And another
let it be.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, because I want that research. So we'll put this here. That's going to hit us again. We're going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get hit again. This goes up here.
Yeah, we're not.
1,
this
2,
is not
3,
good.
4, 5, 6. Hey, but maybe. No, we're not attacking. It's not attack. Well, we could do it right here.
How much research are we going to get right now? That's a -1.
So we get a lot. We get 11 research there. Oh wait, we still have this available to us, and this is a +1. That will definitely hit us, the 1, but let's do it. We need all the research we can possibly get here. That'll give us back. We get 18 total. That's not so bad. I don't think it gets us far enough up the track, but it's better than nothing. So this goes over here. We crash.
Boom.
1 damage.
And this one comes off.
Yep, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we have one last die, which we have to roll. It's a 4. And we need to do it in the energy if we're going to do it, because if we want that energy. So there's the total.
That advances the mothership. Kaboom.
Well, no matter what we do it. Oh, no, we could do this. We just lose that energy.
3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then it shifts.
Slides over, yep. That's what we have to do, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Dang it.
horrible. So let's spend the energy. Let's do the research here that we have. This is lost? Oh, no, that's
No,
good.
it's
That's good. Yeah.
Separate.
Okay, so, well, we get to add them together, which is potentially helpful. So that's 4 energy. Yipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope we don't have a lot of other energy. I don't think we do. But we don't gain any. So that gives us 18. Okay, what do we get here? We got 4, 5, 8, 9, 12. And that's where we stop.
That's where we stop.
Wow, that's terrible. Okay, but that's what it is. We're never going to make it. We're never going to make it. Well, you never know.
Well, you...
Yep, we spend 1 energy to do that. That's
Now
the other
we're at
energy we do, and it's
0.
all the way over through there, yep. So we must gain energy this next round, and that's that.
Okay, and then that goes...
Actually, we didn't use it, so that doesn't change.
Ah.
It's only if it gets used.
Okay, cool.
So then we advance the ship,
Nothing happens.
mothership,
Good.
and we
It's this
deploy.
column and this column. So.
Right, but first is this that has nothing in it, and this. So then we choose which one we want to do. Let's do it in this one. It's all bad. Okay, roll up. We have to advance the mothership. 1. We have to advance the mothership to give us 2 more shots at
I see what you're saying.
getting this. I mean, there's smaller stuff up here. The problem is that's a 7.
So we either have to move this to here, or we have to
Move that one to
move
that
this
one.
one.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, we have a 5. We absolutely need energy. We have a total of 7. Let's just do 4. That puts us where we could potentially shoot that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we need research. Yes, Nikki P.
What, the blue die?
Oh, that doesn't get rolled. That's a robot we didn't use.
Okay.
So this is pretty great. If we do this, we get a 6 robot for the next round, and I know exactly where I'd want to put that. So let's put that there. No, that kills us. We can't do that. We can't do that, Nikki P.
No, I know. I think...
And we need a lot of energy. Well, we have 8. We have 7. So
I think we need to just... At least so we feel better about everything, we should just research.
Oh, I mean, that's what we're going to have to do.
So when
let's
we die,
let's
we
just
can
use
at
this
least
right
be...
now. It will allow us to adjust 2 dice that we haven't even placed necessarily. We can do this to a 6.
But not a robot
And this
dice,
to a 5.
correct?
Yeah, not a
Can't
robot
do that.
dice.
Would be nice.
And then let's put these. We have energy. We're going to be okay on the energy. So let's do this. That will cost. Will kill us. Let's do this. That will give us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we attacking anything this turn?
No, but we need to hit a mothership so we can bypass that explosion.
Sure. Well,
For one more turn.
I know. Goodness gracious,
Which
that's
won't
terrible.
make a difference, I don't think. That's a +2 if we have enough
5.
energy to
1, 2,
spare.
3, 4, 5. We can do that. We're going to have energy. So let's move those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's
And
here
then this one goes and then over there.
down and over.
Yeah. I think we need to do this, don't we?
7,
We just have to
that'll
do
let
this.
us go 1.
We do this. 3. 1, 2, 3, and we have to roll this. Let's hope it's not a big value one. It will be. Where do we get to place? Oh, it's in this column. It's got to be sort of low.
Very low.
It's a 6.
That's a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we've lost the game.
Dang.
Because you have to put it in something here.
And you have to advance.
And we can't, it advances now. So
what?
we lose.
Well, we'll play it out.
Well, we're done. It happens right now when we move it.
Did we use the kernel?
Yes, we did. That was the 5 and the 6 that gave us these values. So let's move it to 6, Nikki P. 1, 2, 3. We blew up. Well, that's too bad.
The human race.
Wow, I don't know.
Good.
Well, that was just Montreal. We failed to protect Montreal.
We failed.
Well, because we failed, we would get to flip this over and play again to try to protect Montreal.
Oh,
and we would have this benefit, right? Which is 2 or more room effects of the same type can be resolved simultaneously. Sum their values, then perform the effect once with that value plus 1. So it bumps it up too, which clearly you need to have because it's a tighter race here.
All right. Jeez. I don't see how that would help.
Well, I think that this is really clever. I mean, it's like Space Invaders, but crazy.
I like talking it out with you too, but it would be fun to just sit and play it by yourself as well, which is what the intention is of the game.
For sure.
So, cool.
But goodness gracious. Well, let's just look and see what we would have done with this stuff if we hadn't blowed up. So we would have, well, first thing we needed is the energy. That would go back down to a 2. Give us 7.
Nice.
Then we would need to spend 2 to get this, and we get all of them. That would be another 2, so 4. That gives us a total of 5, 7, 12, 15, 7, 8, 14, 15. Wow, that wouldn't have been so bad. But net, we wouldn't have made it. So then that takes care of that. We did the energy. This 6 attack would hit these 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it still would have been not
well,
good.
This would have been rough right here. I mean, this is a lot less damage that you could take, and you're really kind of primed to take a bunch of damage. Yeah. Then we would have taken this, and then it would have been over if we had been even the 1. We didn't end up getting something on that space to avoid it, and we still took it because we rolled a 6.
Yeah.
I think the only way you survive, I'm not sure, is really focus on hitting the ships as much as you can while doing the research.
Yeah.
I think we had the right idea to advance here as fast as we could to try to get to them, but we didn't get to really exploit this, which would have been cool because this one, it lets you put the values together, and then it's that plus 1. Costs 3 energy, but you get to do, let's say we had 2 6s here. That would give us 13 research, but it would max out the robot. We would get a 6 robot, right? Which is cool. It's kind of funny that they pair that with a robot, but it means it gives you a 6 robot. That would be great.
Like possibly twice.
Which I would just stick right there, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's rad. What do you think, Nick?
Cool. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Of course, I love this.
Oh yeah, the variable board stuff.
And this is cool, so even if we had lost...
Well, we did lose. If we decide to play again.
Yeah, we'd get this to kind of try the same city again. All the ships, everything it's fun. I like the change-up ability of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if I've seen a solo player game as in-depth as that, but I don't play a lot of solo player games. But then you've got like a campaign thing going on, and there's a bunch more in the box we didn't show because
let's pull out the scoring sheet so we can show how that works.
And here is a sheet for that's 2, 3. So I guess we start here and fill out.
Oh, it's a book. So you would fold this.
It's a dossier.
Yeah, there we go. And then you track the stuff. It shows you like if you've saved cities and stuff like that, and you would name which city that you're in, I'm sure. And these are the 2 shots at it, probably. And you failed on the second one.
It's still okay, it's crumbling.
Yeah.
And then, 2.
That's cool.
There you go.
I really like that it's a dice manipulation that you're trying to like really do the best you can. I'm kind of knocked out at how this is essentially you kind of go from that first introductory one into the campaign, and it's crazy hard, right off the bat, this is way more difficult to excavate your base, plus manipulate the dice, right? So this one we kept having to do small value ones, right? And it's still going to be a -1, but we had to get around the corner just to give us some more options because we only had 4 rooms to actually put dice into in that first level, besides the anti-aircraft guns. I also really love the mothership. I love that there's this balance of what you need to do based on what's going to happen. That do we advance it so that we don't get hit with that?
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, we blew it. We probably should have just let the 2 damage because, and it seems to me like this wasn't so bad in the first game, but it's very important here because we have so little time to do anything. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turns if you don't advance it at all, which you're going to because, and as you flip these over, it's just going to get more and more of these. There's so many mothership spots on these boards. I mean, look at this.
That. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's the end of the game right there. If you can play hopscotch to get through there and figure out how to avoid getting all those advancements on the mothership. But I love all that. I love. This is crazy. Like, this is actually probably one of the hardest things for me is getting these in the right spot to be destroyed.
Advance it to skip.
No, to be destroyed.
Oh, the destroying.
In just what we've played so far, we had some fortunate rolls in the previous game, but this here, we would. I mean, this of course is not what we would be doing on this, but it's hard to get the ships in the spot, and you think previous turn, but it all comes down to the die rolls, and if like we lost the game because we rolled a 6. And 6 is great, but in this case, it was terrible.
It was not what
we needed. A 1. We needed a 1 so that it advanced just 1.
Well, that's cool because then you're not just always hoping for a 6. You're not always hoping for a high number.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you really need something low. Like a 1 would have been great to put in some of these areas because then the ships on the space.
Well, plus, I love that these are basically spots that you can put low. Well, you can put any value die in there, but you can put low value die, which help you. So that maybe it doesn't advance at all, and you could target some of these. The problem is, of course, research for us was all these important things, and there's a bunch of ships down here. So we had. I mean, there was no choice. It was coming. The end was coming. But yeah, look, there's 2 damage here, and then there's a -3 to the research, and then 2 crystal ships added. Yeah, I mean, if you get fortunate, that's the other thing is when there are 2 ships in a column, it's not even easy to necessarily account. For me anyway, like where it's going to be. And you're like, oh, this is terrible. This would be really awful to have this. More often than not, we'd get something we want, and then we'd have the mothership coming on, and we'd have to deal with that. There is more to the game. Yeah, and this has none of this is spoiler, right? This is all blurred.
It's all blurry.
I imagine the boards are punched, but these are the other additional cities.
Gotta turn it there.
Yeah, I see. They actually are punched, but we have no idea.
Everywhere.
So in the full, this was a demo version that Czech Games sent, I think for Spiel, and we decided to play that so we wouldn't spoil anything but this first level.
1, 2, 3 more.
Yep. Packets that you open up to explore, and I think that's what this is showing here, right? So it's.
But if they always give you different 2 cities to choose from, there's a lot of replayability.
Absolutely.
Even if
we chose not to do Mexico City, right? And that's going to have a different set of rules.
Totally.
Powers that you get for that city. The great thing too is it's a lot of game, but it's also relatively inexpensive. I think it's $30 list here in the United States.
Okay.
And this is actually fun to play with more than one player as well. So you don't have to play it single player, but it's a completely fantastic game for single player. Scott actually did it on our live stream channel and played around. I think he played basically the same amount of stuff that we did. I believe he's getting ready to move on to the next level. But yeah, this is really fantastic.
Yeah. So Lincoln, thanks for teaching us the game.
You're welcome. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.
Bye.